Teatro del Pueblo, a Latino theater company, has created a modern adaptation of the classic Romeo and Juliet with a Latino twist, Love in a Time of Hate, and it opens tomorrow. And here to tell us all about it, Paulina Aparicio Rosales and Samuel Osborne Huerto, who play Romeo and Juliet. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're so happy to be here.
Before we get into Romeo and Juliet, tell us more about this theater company.
So Teatro del Pueblo is a theater company in St. Paul that focuses on lifting and giving focus to Latinx voices in a way that I think puts an emphasis on a very prominent culture in the Twin Cities, or prominent series of cultures, like many. Yes.
Absolutely. How long have you two been involved?
2 months.
2 months,
Yeah.
so start. Okay.
Yeah.
So talk to us about this Romeo and Juliet. How do you put the Latin feel onto it?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, like we've incorporated aspects of dance, a little bit from different countries in South America, a little bit from Mexico. We have incorporated some Spanish, some of the actual just Spanish language into Shakespeare's text. And we've added references to things that people who are familiar with Latinx culture and communities might find engaging and funny.
When you take on a role like Romeo and Juliet,
Right.
I mean, those are such iconic roles in themselves, right? What did you think when you both learned the role? Oh my gosh, I got this amazing role. What went through your head? I'm curious.
Just to bring myself and my personal perspective into the role.
Your authenticity?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, coming from a bicultural, tricultural background, I'm Colombian, Guatemalan, raised in America, I was just bringing all of those rich experiences that I have grown up with, learning about my culture, growing up in America, and giving that to Juliet and letting that give life to her.
Tell us a little bit about your history in acting, because you've been with this theater for about 2 months, but how long have you been acting and doing all of this?
We both just graduated with our BFAs in acting from the University of Minnesota.
Congratulations, the Guthrie program. Yes, yeah, the Guthrie program.
Yes. But prior to that, I've been acting for the majority of my life. So, and I know I'm gonna continue to do so. It's just what I love to do.
And now to do it for Teatro del Pueblo, it's got to be something special.
It's been such an honor to be in a room with so many incredible, brilliant people of color, Latine artists that are hungry for the work and excited to collaborate and come together to bring this story to life with our unique perspectives.
Golly, I want to go see this show now. Like the passion that you're talking about, like you can hear it, and it's so exciting to hear. So, thank you both so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate your time.
Paulina, Samuel, thank you.
Thank you.
So as you mentioned, Teatro del Pueblo is Love in a Time of Hate. It runs June 20th through 30th. So it's at the Minnesota Opera's Luminary Arts Center. It's in Minneapolis. We put the link along with the video when we attach it to the story at WCCO.com. You can also find showtimes and ticket information.